with you. Like I was saying earlier, I had
Sorry
a
about
zone
that.
at 792, so I took that and cleared that. But nah, bro, you got everything. You hitting it right on the head.
Okay, no problem. All right, well, let's move forward, you guys. For those that can participate, this is going to be for you. If you're driving, obviously don't try to mark your charts and drive at the same time. Don't want you to have an accident. But we're going to look at now, we're going to look at 3 pairs. Okay, I got 3 pairs. And what I want to do is I want to have Jason, Mina, well, pretty much Jason and Mina. I guess I'll do the third one. What we're going to do is go to the pair, right? And we're going to tell me what trend it's in, right? Not verbally. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. I want you to use an arrow and draw a trend line on the pair, right? Then I would like for you to take a fib, whether it be a downtrending fib, uptrending fib, and put the fib on there, however you think it should be as of right now. Then we're gonna look at it and tell you if you're on the right track or not. If not, then I will go ahead and help you do it correctly. That sound good, everybody?
Do that.
You say you can't, Jason?
I'm watching you on my phone.
Okay, no problem. Do you want to chime in on your computer, or you don't have access to a computer right now?
It's on my laptop. I mean, I'm laptop here.
Okay. All right. How about you, Mina? Are you available to mark up charts right now?
Yes, I'm available.
Okay, great. What I want you to do, I want you to take USD CAD and go ahead and put the, yes, ma'am. I want you to share your screen for me. And go ahead and put the.
I gotta switch to my computer then.
Okay, nope, no hurry. We got time.
Okay, USD CAD.
And Jason, if you can take OddCAD. And then the last one is going to be Euro NZD. I can do that one live since you guys are going to be doing it that way. So this thing coming up here, let's see if it respects this area and goes back down. It's almost right there, respecting the same zone at 7. I wouldn't take it below 786, but this is a big green candle. It may break through the structure like it did here, maybe go to the high zone and then come back down. We don't know. But again, if I already hit here quite a few times, so I wouldn't probably take another trade on this until I see what this is going to do with this big candle. Even though there's a big candle here, but as you can see, there's a pin. Is that a hammer right there, D? D probably checked out.
My fault, bro. I thought I was unmuted. Now, what you looking at?
Good. This little, I don't want to say it. This little candle right here. Is that a pin? I'm sorry, hammer?
That is a bullish doji because it opened and closed around the same price. So that's more, when it's thin like that, that's more of a bullish doji right there. And it's coming from that, like a small little downtrend right there. Mm-hmm. So price is proceeding to go up. So I think it might break it here soon and shoot back down.
Check. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you guys can see how it's respecting this same zone, this 780. 89 zone is not breaking through. So had we been trading, that would have been another great call to get into right there. Opened up red. Let's see what happens. So right there is where we would have took it at. It's like we did over here. And let's see what happens. So it closed and opened below the zone. Look like it's starting to go down. That's going to be a big drop city. So Jason, you see what I'm saying about this zone?
Yeah.
And how it's respecting it. So it's continuing to respect the zone, but eventually it may break. We just don't know when. So that's what I recommend. Just like I just did that guy. I didn't take a trade. I act like I did, put an arrow there. Watching it, you can see it's starting to tank. It's respecting it, and it's following the trend that it's in. So that would have been another great trade right there. Same analysis. All right, let me go over to, I'm gonna go ahead and do Euro NZD. Let me know when you guys are ready to share your screen and show your markup. And I'm gonna do Euro NZD.
Which one did you?
Hey, bro, who you got
for you? Say that again, D.
Who you got doing USD CAD?
Jason.
Okay.
US
It be kind of difficult to put the FIB on that one.
You think so? Let me look at it real quick.
From
When I
what
looked at
I'm
it earlier, it was good. It might be different now. Let me take a look at it. No, he can.
He can?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say
mind.
why.
I'm looking at the old.
I'm not gonna say why,
I see
because
what
then
you're
I'll be
saying.
giving it away.
No, I see exactly what you're saying. I see it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Euro NZD real quick. So the first thing I'm gonna do, you guys, is find my trend, as always when I trade, and I go to the higher time frame to see the trend. Okay, so going to the 15-minute chart, I can see that it's in a downtrend. I can go a little higher to really zoom out and see what's going on. So going to the 30, you can see that it's really in a steep downtrend. All right, but I don't like drawing my trend lines on the 30-minute chart because when they go to the 5, sometimes it doesn't look right. So I like doing it on the 5-minute chart. It's going back down. Okay, so, and again, trend lines ain't got to be pretty, just how you do it is cool. Try to make at least 3 points of contact, and I always like to extend them out beyond the market or the candles. That way the market comes back into that pattern, I can see it, and I ain't got to keep moving it. Okay, so that's my downtrend. I know it's in a downtrend. So basically, I'm making a channel. So same thing on this side. Even though it came out a little bit, but that's the actual channel right there. Okay, so now I know it's in a downtrend, temporary uptrend. So I would not put a uptrending fib on this right now. Even though that I could, because it is uptrending right now. However, it's actually in an actual downtrend. But for illustration purposes, I'm going to use the uptrending fib because this particular area is an uptrend. Okay, so that's actually an uptrend right there. Okay, and if I want to do the fib, I'm gonna start at my low and then come to the high. Normally I go back at least an hour of time. So that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, just 30 minutes, right? And if you look over, this is all the same. So I can't go way over here because it's not actually down further. This is my low here. This is the same level. I would need to come down lower in order to have a lower low. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right here. And again, this is just for illustration. I would not use this for real because I think it's not an actual overall uptrend. I think that's temporary. So I would not be looking for calls on this pair right now. I'm looking for sales because I'm trading with the overall trend. Okay. But the short term, if I want to take a short-term trade, I will be taking a risk, in my opinion. But just showing you how the actual fib would go on the end, right? At the end of the candles, right? Where you see in the uptrend, and we want this thing to come back down. And we like to first of all take trades at the 618. However, some people do like taking them at the 0.5, which is in the purple zone. But overall, we always talk about the 618 as being the more dominant area for reversal when using the Fibonacci tool. Okay, so now I'll be waiting for this to come back down. I will set my alarm. And also another confirmation for me would be I would look left to see has the market came down to this area before. So basically, make it bigger so you guys can see it. So basically, my 618 zone is at 244. I got my dotted line now. I can look left now to see if the market ever came to 244. I can see right here on my screen, right over here, the market has came to 244 right there, respected it here, came close. It wicked through, but didn't break that right there. So 244 may be okay. However, here it came down to 233. So maybe not 244, maybe 233 is where I might get in at. Anywhere between 234 and 242 is okay, in my opinion. Then I would go left some more and see had it respected here again. I have 2 wicks here that respected it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost like 6 confirmations there. And I can keep going back left to see if there's anything else. But again, me personally, I would not take this for a call. I would wait more for a zone up here, like a break and retest area. They'll be a little bit stronger to take a sell versus a call. I just want to show you how to actually put the fib on there. All right, so are you guys ready yet? Jason, Omina, anybody ready?
Like I said, I don't know. I don't think I can share my screen, but I can tell you what I did.
Yeah, you would have to actually log in from your computer in Zoom and then share. Or what you could do, Jay, that you can take a picture of your markup and just put it in the chart markup group, and I can look at it there. I can share my screen and then show you a chart from there if you want to.
Where's my phone?
How about you, Mina?
I'm on a
Are you ready?
computer now.
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. You can share.
Can you see it now?
Not yet. And Ash, if you want to give it a shot either on UCAD or ICAD, you can too. And I can see how you're doing.
All right, I'm gonna try out AutoCAD.
Okay, no problem. It's coming back up. GJ is also coming back up. It already. Hey D, did you see how GJ? It came down to 103 and went back up. So it's respecting the 100 level. It didn't even come down to below the 100, like in the 60s.
What'd you say, GJ?
Yeah, it's respecting the around 100, 103. It's not even coming down to the 60s anymore.
Nice.
But if it does, though, if it comes down to 70, like 78, I think that's money. I'm gonna set my alarm in case it goes off tomorrow. I'll be ready.
Yeah, it's respecting that hundreds heavy right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Anything you want to cover, D, while they are looking, you can.
No, I actually put a fib on UCAD, man, and just did a test trade and I cleared it. So if you need me to get on there and talk about UCAD, I can do that too, because I put one on the fib on the UCAD.
Well, not yet, because then you'll be giving the sauce away.
No, I'm saying afterwards. Though.
Okay, like, yeah. Okay, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yes, sir.
Juan, you still can see my.
No, not yet, Mina. Maybe you have to go to the different page on your computer. Sometimes you could be on the tap screen, tap the speak screen. You may have to scroll left to right to show you actually your other page on your computer.
Really?
Make sure I gave everybody.
Can you see it now? Or
No,
still?
not yet. I'm gonna see if I can just make you co-host temporarily, and let's see if that one may help you. Just in case, make sure it's not some on my end. Okay, I just made you co-host, Mina. Can you try it again?
Okay. Oh, now it's alignment.
Okay. Yep, I can see your screen now.
Okay.
Do you know how to make the stuff at the bottom of your chart, graph rather, disappear?
Which part? This
Well, you
part?
see where it says Apple, Google, it's showing you all the stock tickers.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how to reduce that, minimize that, and just that way your chart can be bigger? I want to say it's something at the bottom you can push. Let me see on my screen. What is it? Oh, I see what it is. I think it's the no, that didn't do it. I'm trying to do it on my computers. See what button it is. See if you can just I never seen that much stuff at the bottom. But anyway, if you can work with it, fine. But I think it's kind of hard.
What the?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Anybody ever had this much stuff on their screen and know how to get that? There you go.
Is
Drag
that
it
okay
down.
now?
That's perfect. Yep. Now we can see your chart. Okay, just drag that down. All right, great. So what trend is the pair in?
Oh, what am I doing again? I think it's going back up.
Okay, let me help you. Go to your 15-minute chart.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me see which way to move it. Now, go. You see where those numbers are at? The one, we say 1.100, all of that right there, that column. All right. What I want you to do is go ahead and drag that column up. Like hold the left cursor and push it up a little bit. No, go the other way. No, go the other way. A little more. Stay on your numbers a little bit. There you go. Okay. Now go to your chart and you want to, the actual chart, not the numbers. Now go into your chart space. You need to bring the chart up. That way you can see the top.
Chart?
Yeah, now hold it, left click it. And no, not that. Take your mouse and anywhere, any open space. No, come back over. You don't want any indicator. Come in the middle of your chart. Wait, right there. Hold the left click down and bring your chart down. No, you have a tool. You don't, no. You don't need any tools right now. Okay. No. Don't click on any tools. Come back up to your open space. Right under that thick, click and hold right there, and just. Well, what is that? Why do you keep bringing up tools? I wonder. What do you have clicked on? Maybe you have the pencil selected. Maybe that's why you can't bring on your chart. Okay, looks like you're good now.
Get off it.
Yeah. Dang.
I know.
You got some selected like automatically there. Okay, well let's just use it like it. Don't worry about it. I was gonna show you something. All right, don't worry about it. Okay, now just kind of look up at the top around the 052. You see it says 126052, and you have a horizontal line there.
126005. Oh, 05. Yeah, 05.
Yeah, now come left. Come all the way left to those first two candles right there where it wicked at. No, just bring, no, don't draw anything. Just I don't want you to look.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just want you to look over here. You see those two candles
2 candles. Where?
on the 052 area?
Over here?
No. At
Up
126052. Yes, those two candles, right?
Yeah, the one
Okay,
above it.
from there, right? Which way is the market going?
From there is coming down.
Right. So the market is doing what?
It's dropping.
It's in a downtrend, right? So now what you
Yeah.
can do, Mina, now go ahead and draw your horizontal line from maybe up there somewhere down. And you can even come down further. That way you can have 3 points of contact. Come down to where it dropped. No, don't put it there. Come down. Come down a little bit, Mina. Come up some.
Where? I should come down where? You mean the
Go on.
arrow?
No. Don't do anything up there. Come down. Just come down some. Bring your cursor down. Come to your left a little bit and come down a little bit more. Come left.
It's
Right
that
there.
left
Right
or
there.
right?
Right there. Left. At those candles right there. Come over a little bit to your left. To your left. A little more. All right, from there, just put your line from there to the right on an angle. And that's your little trend line. I just want you to see the points of contact. We can do this differently if you want to. Let's just make it easy. Bring it over to your right. Go to the top of the candles.
Oh gosh. I don't know why my stuff keep doing this.
It's all right, take your time.
You said my
Use the arrow. You gotta highlight the arrow
arrow.
on your toolbar. On your favorite toolbar. Yep.
And bring it down from up here?
To your no. Right
From
where you
down
are.
here?
Right where you are. Come to your right on an angle. Now just come above the candles. Go to the top of the candles.
The top? Where? Over here?
Right there. Now keep going to the right.
Sorry, my hand's stuck.
Keep going. You got to drag your arrow over. Take your time. It's okay. Well, glad you got, but stop right there. Okay, you got like 2 arrows. That's okay. You got an arrow there. That's fine. All we want to do is just make a trend line. It ain't got to be pretty right now. Don't worry about it. Now at least you know which way the market is going. Okay. So now, can you put a fib on this chart right now? What do you think?
Before we can say it, can I ask you a question first?
Yeah.
The arrow that we drew over here, where we started from, did you do it because of the 2 big red candles?
No, I did it to make it easy for you. I wanted you to see 3 or more points of contact. Had you had started higher, you wouldn't have had too many points of contact. That's all. Because on my screen, I'll share my screen in a minute. I can show you how I can do it on my screen because I can navigate the chart a little bit better. No discredit to you, but you're gonna need some practice, like moving your chart around. I just didn't want to waste time trying to get you to make a trend line pretty. That's all.
Yeah.
But you got it up there. That was the whole point of just getting on the screen, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. But now back to the fib. Do you think you can put a fib on here right now? What do you think, man? Okay, let me help you a little bit. All right, I'm gonna share my screen for 1 minute and I'll get it back to you. So, and then D, I know you wanted to share your screen too. I'm just gonna show something real quick and then you can take it over. Okay, so Mina, this is what I was saying. You see my screen?
Yeah.
It's the same pair. Let me go to the 5. It's the same pair, but sometimes you have to move your chart up and down, left and right, so that you can make it look like this. So in order to use the fib, to your left has to be higher than the right. So right now, this market has came back up to a point where you can't really use the fib on a downtrend because now it's level with what's on the left. If you go to the 15-minute chart though, it looks like you can use the fib. See? But on the 5, it's a little more equal and spread out more. So we can't really use the fib now on this pair because it already, when it was down here, when I first saw it, we could. And you would have basically put it, let me get it bigger. You would have basically put it here and taken it down. So now the market is going up. So you can put an uptrending fib from here
Can you or no?
to here. Huh?
Can you
Can I
put an uptrend?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let you do it.
Jeez.
Yeah, you can. So you can put what you can do, even though you guys, again, I would not take an uptrending trade on this, but can you put a fib here? Yes, you can. Because this is a temporary uptrend. You could actually put it there, but I wouldn't use it on this pair right now for a trade. Hope that makes sense. I'm not confusing anybody because the overall market is in a downtrend, but you can definitely put an uptrending trend here now just to see how to use the fib. That's what we're trying to get. Just actually getting practice and placing the fib on the chart because most people cannot place the fib on the right way. So all we're doing is trying to make sure we got the understanding of how to use the fib. Okay, let me go back to where I put it at. Okay, so I did Euro NZD, and I'll let D also do it. So this is what I just did a few minutes ago. Let me erase it real quick. All right, so basically on the uptrending fib, you first have to find the low. So as you can see, I got 2 flat bottoms right here. I can't go any more left because it's all the same. So this is my low for this particular pair right here. So I will start here and then drag the fib to the right to my high, which would be here for the uptrending fib. Now I'm going to do it. So you click on the fib and then you push left click and hold it. And once you click it there, you have to hold it and then drag it to the right in an upward fashion. Like that. Take it to your high with your finger still holding and let it go when you have it where you want it. So I'll let it go now. Just like that. You want it on the body of the candle. And make that bigger. So that's what it would look like. All right, so now I can stop sharing, meaning you can try to do it. And again, you may need practice in placing it, but the whole understanding of this session tonight is just to make sure you know how to place it. Okay, and where to place it at. So I can stop sharing now. You can go back to sharing, and D, you can take over this UCAD.
That's cool, bro.
So now, Devion.
Yes.
Please help me. Bond said I cannot put an uptrend.
No. I didn't say that. No. What I said was, man, no, I said because the market is in a downtrend, I wouldn't take a trade on the uptrending fib. Okay. Right, but I stated that right now it is in a temporary uptrend. If you look down at 125,027, right, that's where it was at, the low. It came back up to 125,427. So it did come up. For teaching purposes, we can place a fib there now on that small uptrend just for classroom instruction only. That's what I stated. So you can put the fib on there right now.
So this is the fib, right? Over here? We have fun, right?
Yes.
So this is, I'll take it from here or it's too far?
Well, you got to count back an hour. So me personally.
Oh, an hour?
It's 12 candles.
No. Don't move. No. Stay on the 5. Like Jason just stated. Oh, no.
12 candles.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
so 5 times 12 is what he's saying.
9, 10.
So, I'm sorry. Like 60 minutes, 1 hour. So each candle is 5 minutes of time.
Okay.
So your screen looks different now. So I hope you can still see where you would put it at. So basically, Mina, I'm going to help you. Okay, stop right there where you had your cursor. You see Come down. Come back down. It was around 270 something. Go back up a little bit. Come down a little bit. Come down. You see okay, come to your right, man. You too far left. Come to your right more to your other green candle. It's a big green candle. Come to the right. The last green candle right there is where I would put it at, looking at your screen right now.
The 252.
Yes.
So like.
And put it on the top of the body of that candle. Come over a little bit more to your right. You can see, come down.
Am I doing the right thing?
You got 2 fibs. You want to erase one of those. You have 2 fibs right now.
Oh, geez.
You're going to just have to click on it. So, there you go. No, you have to erase that one. Don't right click on it. Not that one. Well, just go ahead and erase that one. We're going to have to start over. Right click on it. No. Right click. There you go. But okay, now that one, just right click on it and you can erase it. Right click on the fib and you can erase it.
Okay. Oh, over here? I should right click on it?
Yep. Okay, now you have to start over. You got to highlight the fib again.
So I just want to make sure this is where I was or no?
No. You was at 252. 252. You're going back too far.
Yeah, right there.
Over here?
Yes.
You said all the candles I should cover it or no?
You got to go to the top of the highest candle and put it on the body. And what can help you is that if you go ahead and push the left click button real quick, meaning that way you can leave it there. Just left clicking and come off of it. What you want to do is go back over to all those numbers and then stretch it out. No, stop. Not on the fib. Come over to the right where it says publish. You see all those numbers in blue?
Yeah.
You got to make the chart taller. So you want to hold your left click down and then scroll up with it. That way it'll stretch out your chart. Everything is so close.
No.
Now you're going the wrong way. You have to use that column.
Yeah, I'm trying this.
Are you holding down with the left click on that area?
I'm sorry, I'm making so much
It's
mess
okay.
here.
Right there, hold the left click down. Is it going up and down? Let me share my screen. Hold on, don't do anything, man. Hold on for 1 sec. Let me show you. Okay, this is what I mean right here. See how this is going down? Now it's going up. So I want you to make the candles go up like I just did. Let me stop sharing.
Okay, I think I got it.
Share your screen again, man, for us.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. But you're supposed to be on UCAD. There we go. Now we can see your chart. You can see it too now. So go to that top dot on your field. Go to the top of the field. There should be a little circle that appears to your right corner. Go to the right corner of the field. Right there. Now hold left click down and drag it to the right. Go back up. Don't come down. Go back up. You want to stay up where you were at. You want to come to your right now. Just come over to the right a little bit more.
Right over here.
Put it on the top of the body of that candle and scroll to the right a little bit more.
Yeah, and cover the red. Yeah. Ooh.
Go to the body. Go to the body of the candle. Go to the right a little bit more. Go to the right just a little bit more. A little more. A little more. A little more. Just so we can see the chart can move. Go a little more. Right there. Stop right there. Now just put it on the body of the candle. Come bring the top down a little bit to where it's right on the body of the candle.
Over here?
No, just bring it down a little bit. That's good. I'm sorry. That's perfect. A little closer now. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now you guys see the market is coming down. If it comes down to, I would say that green, that 705 zone, that looks like 304. I'll probably take it now for a call or down there for a call. So that was USD CAD. I'm not gonna take it for real. I'm just saying off her analysis. Right now, if you look to the left, you can see that it respected that zone right there, right where it's at right now at 338. You guys see that from her analysis?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, see, look, it just respected that. That was a perfect call. You guys see that? It bounced off there right now and went up 349, like magic. So her analysis was right on point. That was trading off the short-term uptrend. So if you guys get in the habit of trading with the trend at that moment, you can clear trades. It's still going up. Even though I spoke about trading with the trend, right? I would not have looked for this and I would have waited for the put, but just off analysis, her analysis alone, you can see that the market is respecting the FIB without a doubt. That 0.5 zone is respected. It's still going up. So that was a great analysis, Mina. Great markup. Yes, ma'am.
Honestly, I thought this was like a I thought this was like something I couldn't understand. I saw people doing it, but I never knew how to do it. It's today my first time learning this part.
Well, see, man, that's the thing. See, you have to put the work in. You got to put your fingers to this, right? Because if you keep saying, "Hey, do it for me," you're never gonna get it. You know, you have to really do it yourself. Put your fingers in there. You know, get your hands dirty, so to speak, and it's gonna happen. You know, you just put the FIB on there yourself, and you saw the market hit a level of support. I'm sorry, support, and it bounced right back off and it went up. So that was a great job. So hopefully,
I have a question for you, Vaughn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These numbers here on the right hits the line that it hit is 0.5. Does that mean that there's basically a 50% chance it's going to go one way or the other?
No, that's just a retracement number.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a retracement number. So that's like really halfway. You know what I mean? If you look at it that way, that's like a halfway point.
Could you go down to the last one where it's in green, that 786?
Yep.
When I first saw these, I thought that's okay. If it gets to that line, there's going to be a 78% chance that thing's going to go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, you know what? I have seen that on somebody else's graph where they have the actual percentages. We don't have that luxury of the percentages of it doing all of that, but I do understand what you're saying. But I don't correlate it to percentages though.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as going back up, because when it hit the 618, normally it respects that without a doubt. You know, so I think that's more than 60% per se of possibility going back up. So I personally wouldn't trust that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just the way it's written, it looks like a percentage.
Yeah, because you look at the one, okay, the one means 100% is going to go back up. But if it comes down that far, it may continue to go down.
Sure.
You know, so I wouldn't probably, call it that. But that was a great point of view, though. Yeah, so great job, Mina. So, D, you want to go over UCAD? You can?
Yeah, I can go over.
Okay. Let me make you co-host real quick.
Oh.
Okay, you good?
All right. Hold on 1 second, bro.
Oh yeah, take your time.
Juan?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So technically this line right now on the FIB, this is considered the resistance, right?
No, remember the bottom of any candle is support. Yep.
Support. Yeah. So now it has 1, 2 wicks touching this bottom, right? So if you have like what 3 or 4 of it, that's an indication that okay, I heard somebody.
You right there, man. You about to say the right thing. Don't be afraid. Just say what you're about to say.
So if you have like is it 3 or 4, that means that's an indication that that's a strong support.
Yes, but look left. Go follow that same line and tell me what you see right there.
Here.
What do you see right there?
I see support right over here.
That's it. That's all you're looking for, man. And then all you would do now is go more left, right? You would just go to a higher time frame, right? Like a 15-minute chart, and keep going left at the same level of support to see that the market hit it before and respect that area. That's all you're looking for to make a determination on where to take a trade at. That's it.
Okay.
So that was great. Great question.
So now, based on this FIB right over here, we can tell that the market is what? In a downtrend?
No, not you can't tell from what you have on your screen. No, you would have to go to a higher time frame to see the downtrend. Right now, it appears the market is in an uptrend because what you see on your screen. But you got to go to a higher time frame to see it, Mina.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Vaughn.
Oh, no problem.
Thanks, Davion.
Yeah, you good. All right, bro. I'm gonna start sharing.
Okay.
Thanks, Ash.
All right, can you see my screen, man?
Perfectly. Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna go to the first. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. I'm gonna go to the 15. And honestly, this overall downtrend, which we've been talking about the whole time. But if we look back and we can come down here and see where dates is at, it's been in a temporary uptrend for a couple hours. So I'm gonna go back to the 5. And originally I had my FIB before all of these candles right here was formed. I had my FIB starting right here. So this was the most recent low right here. This was the most recent low. So I took it, the bottom of those candles. I dragged it up to the most recent high, which is right here to these, extended it. So I took 2 calls off of this, 2 test trades just to test my analysis. Also, I like this dotted line because this tells us also that it's in an uptrend. So my first call was at 382, which is right here. I took it at 382, and if you can tell, this bullish wick right here, it shot up and I cleared that trade. Once that happened, it came down, it worked its way down to the bottom of my Fibonacci levels, which was right there at 346. I took it at 345, and if you could tell, once it hit this 345 right here, it shot all the way up. Another indication that I want to show on that is the trend line. So I'm gonna put the trend line starting it down here where this wick is. And that shows my trend right there. So I have a few points of contact as well. You want at least 3 to 5 points of contact. That's 1. This zone right here would be 2. And this is 3. So those candles are also respecting my trend line. I also put this green arrow here just to help myself understand where the trend is at. It's going up. So those are my levels of confirmation. But like I say, man, you just take this. I want to draw this up one more time. I found my most recent low right here at the bottom of these candles. I dragged it up to these candles right here, to the body of those candles, and I just extended it. I extended it, and I took my first call right here at 382. 382. I cleared that. It came down to the bottom of my Fibonacci zones right here to that last zone. And if we look left, look at all of these wicks and also look where the bodies of these candles are ending. Now there's strong levels of support right there. So it came all the way down. A big bearish engulfing candle came all the way down. It hit 345 and it shot up. And I also cleared that trade as well. But if we look left at this 346, 345 area, look at these levels of rejection in that area as well for support. So that's why I like those levels as well. And this right here, it's showing a lot of candles right now. But when I took it, it was only about an hour back. Now, right now, it's about almost 2 hours due to it being over like 12 candles. So I would have probably took it down a little farther. I just don't like making my fib that big. So before these candles was formed, I only had about this much to work with, which was perfect for me. So that's why I took those 2 calls, and that's how I work the Fibonacci tool.
Bravo, man. Great job on the explanation, man. You made it very simplistic, man. Awesome. Appreciate that.
Any questions on that over what I just went over?
Yeah, I have a question.
Talk to me, Jason.
Now that you see the top of the red candle, and it, yes, yeah, right there, and it dropped down, then it kind of went up a little bit, and then it dropped all the way down to the bottom. That's where you took your trade and everything. But doesn't that indicate now that we're starting at a downtrend?
With this candle right here?
No. Well, you said you took the long candle that came all the way down, and now it's coming back up just a little bit. But isn't it gonna? Don't you think it's gonna break down and go down past that zone, and it's gonna start a downtrend now?
I do eventually think that it's going to go down just because of this bearish engulfing candle.
Yeah.
But let me go back just for a split second. I'm glad you said that. And I'm going to tell you another confirmation, which is a little bit more advanced on why I took that trade. So let me put this back up here, right? So what had happened was this big bullish engulfing candle, right? And usually when you got a bullish engulfing candle, you want it to cover from 1 to 3 candles. So it covered 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 candles right there. Anytime you get a bullish or a bearish engulfing candle, you're going to see retracement, and then it's going to shoot back up in the direction that the candle was going. So look, we got the retracement. It came down, boom, it hit our Fibonacci zone, and it shot up just enough for me to clear the trade. So the same thing I think is going to happen with this, a bearish engulfing candle. We got some retracement here. It shot down. Up here, retracement, shot down. Up here, retracement, shot down. Do I think it's going to break this zone? Yes, just due to this bearish, what am I thinking about? This bearish hammer right here. Because really what this is telling us is the market wanted to come up, but the sellers took over right there. Right now it's forming a doji, which is reversal. So I'm thinking eventually it's going to break past this zone and maybe come and hit this zone right here that I have marked up, and maybe shoot back up and continue on in that uptrend right there.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Cool. Vaughn, does that make sense, bro?
You right on the money, man. That was awesome. Cool. And basically, only thing to add, Jason, to that, he counted 5 candles on the left, so it should be 5 candles on the right as well. That's what you're getting at, right, bro?
Yeah.
So because the market only repeats itself, so he called it out. So I definitely agree with him on that. Yeah. And your NZD now is let me show you guys what it's doing. It's at my fib zone. Your NZD. Okay. It's hit the 618. Let's see if it respects the area. So I said it may come down to 37 or 42 is where I would take a trade at. So let's see if it does that. Just based off the analysis we just did on this.
It's gonna be money.
Yeah, let's see. Look, it already came down to 51. It's on where they come on the broker. It's at it came to 54 on the broker. So I wouldn't get in the trade yet. I will wait. Look like it's gonna support me, so respect 60 and probably just go to the moon. So it came close to the 618, but it didn't break structure. So it may be gone. But again, that's putting the Fibonacci 2 to work, and you guys can see that it definitely works. It didn't come all the way down to the entry point, but just look at what happened. The analysis is actually on point. It's actually perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you guys.
One thing to that real quick?
Yeah, definitely.
Just real fast, and really it's pertaining to Jason and the question that he asked. Jason, if you look at that first bearish engulfing candle, you see it? Boom, you came up and it retraced backwards, it retraced back up with those three bullish candles, and look what happened after that. It broke down. So any engulfing candle, you're gonna get the retracement, and then it's gonna go in the direction that the original engulfing candle, the way that it was going at first.
Okay.
So that's perfect. Look, it's still kind of going down.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to this area here at 232 and then go back up. But again, we're watching it to see what's gonna happen here. So it still didn't break structure yet. So I predict 232 and then it should go to the moon. But again, let's see what happens. I'm watching it on the broker just to see. Yeah, it hasn't even broken the 618 yet. So it came into the first entry point, 242, what I called out, and it didn't break. I'm looking at the broker, it respected 242, and it should be bouncing right back up. It actually on the broker came to 246. Trading view came to 242. So I would have taken it. Oh, that is 246. I'm sorry, 245 on the trading view. But I would have taken it there. As soon as it hit the 618, I would have took the trade to trust my analysis. So let's just see what happens. And then after this, you guys, we are at an hour, so we're going to cut it off after this to watch this trade. Another minute and 42 seconds, see what happens, and then we're going to call it a night. Hope you guys got something out of this tonight. And Queen, if you want to share your screen before we go, we can.
I was about to say, I just marked up the chart.
I just thought about it. I forgot about you. I'm so excited about everybody getting the FIB, and Mina got the FIB. I'm on 25 right now. I'm past 10.
Yeah.
You know, that I like to see everybody getting
Mina did that.
Yeah. Yep.
Great FIB class, man.
I feel
Great
like a pro right now.
Yeah, man, that was perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys see, we would have cleared this trade. I watched it on the broker. We would have definitely cleared this trade. And if we would have got in at 56, we would have cleared that. It's at 271 now on the broker. I'm just watching it on both screens just to kind of see what happens. So 45 seconds and we'll be out of this trade. I did not take the trade, you guys. I'm just watching it on the broker just so you guys know. If you guys took it, you know, you're in profit. If you snuck and took the trade, should I say.
So let me ask you, Vaughn, if it goes all the way back up to the very top, would you take that for a put?
Let me go and look at my analysis real quick. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna go to a higher time frame and see what area of resistance do I have. So you're talking about up here?
At the top of your FIB.
Oh, right here. You mean up here, the one. So right here at this level here, yes. I'm gonna put a rectangle there real quick. So right there, I can put a line there and then look left to see if I would really do that. That joker went to the moon. You guys see that?
To the moon.
Look at that. The 618 perfectly. It can't get any better than that, you guys. As an example. So if you guys can just master the basic stuff we went over tonight, you guys can start clearing trades tomorrow.
FIB don't lie.
Right. Yeah. Now, Jason, what I'm doing now is going back left to see, is this a good level of resistance, right? So I see it here. I'm gonna go back more to see if anything is there. Go to a higher time frame to make it easier for myself. So I ain't got to scroll back too far. We may or may not have anything in this area to really go off of, but let's see. Let me go to the 1 hour. So right now, We are way back August 18th. I don't see anything. So that honestly, that would be kind of hard to go off of history. So I will be going off a guesstimate. But you see, it did respect it here, support-wise, yes. So this area, well, to me, is solid. Would I take a trade there? Yes. Based on my FIB and that wick, I trade off wick rejection all the time. So I trust that right there for sale. That's my personal answer. All right. So any other questions about this, anybody? Before we let Queen go ahead and share her screen. All right. Let me stop sharing, Queen. You can go ahead and share. That was a money trade right there.
Money trade.
Oh, look, I didn't even know I had my mute still on. Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Hosted people.
Make you co-host. Do you see share on your part, or did it make you co-host too?
It says host disabled attendance, share screen. So yeah, I guess I gotta be co-host.
Okay, I got you.
Alright. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Okay. Mine just broke my resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, this is what I did. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is what I did. I marked it at, it was probably at about like 229, 230 with my FIB, and I brought it up. Of course, it looks like, of course, it was in an uptrend. I'm not sure if because the hour changed, it switched to a downtrend, but it seemed like it came back to my 231 line and it's working its way back up.
Okay. All right, let's do this real quick. Okay, first of all, tell me, just looking at your screen right now, which way is the market going?
I want to say an uptrend. Wait, hold on, let me look at it again. Yeah, I want to say it's an uptrend.
Okay, let me help you a little bit. You see where it says publish? What's the number in black, in bold black right there?
Published.
Up top.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The number that's right here.
What's that?
It is.
Well, if you can't see that one, don't worry about it. The one underneath it is what?
The one underneath it is 287.
Go up top.
Oh, you talking about this line right here?
No, all the way up top. Yeah, right on the where it says CAD. What number do you see? The last
234. 234.
No.
I'm sorry, 934. 934.
Well, actually, go back up. Go back up. I think I saw 405, right?
Okay. So yeah, 402.
Now, no, just go to the last three. So you got 401, right? Follow me. 401, 401. Now what I want you to do, stay right where you are. Bring your cursor down to the lowest candle, the bottom of the lowest candle. Tell me what you see.
Where's that phone?
What's the last three numbers right there?
225.
Okay, now from 400 to 225, is it a plus or is it going down?
Oh, it's going down.
Okay, what direction is the market going?
It's going in a downtrend.
You're downtrending, right? So therefore, you wouldn't use an uptrending FIB at the moment.
Okay.
Right. So now you want to change your FIB, do it all over again, but do a downtrending FIB.
Okay. All right, and I believe I would start from this candle.
Start right there. Yeah, just start right there. That's fine.
Okay. Well, hold on, let me get my FIB tool out. All right.
Go to the body of the bottom candle.
On the body of the bottom,
right
bottom
there.
candle.
The low, right there. That low right there. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
That's perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Now, one thing you could do with this, you see where you have go up a little higher with your cursor for me real quick at the next higher high, and you see you got two candles that have closed. Go above that. Go above your FIB. Come to your left. Where you see the number 6 at, yeah, come over. Go up some now. Keep going up. Don't touch the FIB. Just come up. Come up a little higher to the top of those candles. Come left. Come left. You got two candles that close, two double tops right there. Go to the top of those two candles. You can actually start there and come down, right? If you want
with my fib.
Yes, and the reason why I say that because right now the fib already came to the almost to the 1 already. So you can either come up, you can leave it where it's at now, or you can come up a little bit higher, even though you're covering almost more than an hour of time. So I would be kind of leery on taking sales with the fib right now because it's not really moving. It's kind of sort of moving to the right a little bit. You follow me? It's not really still downtrending. So what I want you to do is bring your fib up to that next higher high where you have your cursor at now.
Okay.
Yep. Now that'll just give you a little more breathing room. You see now it came to the 618. Right. So now it's respecting the 618. So if the market came back up to that 618, now I will feel comfortable taking a sell on that.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that's how you use the fib. But again, when it's trending, you only use the fib when it's trending, not for consolidation.
Okay.
Right. So let me look on my screen to see if I see the same thing you see real quick.
Now, quick question. Can you still see my screen, or you're on your screen now?
I'm not sharing. I'm just looking on my screen and look at the trend.
Quick question. The tool that's over here on the right, where it says like, I guess like the technicals or whatever, when it's in like a buy, or when the arrow is actually pointing that way, does that indicate? I'm sorry, say it again.
I don't use that.
Okay.
I have never even known that was even on there. So a lot of things that some people use, I don't use any indicators at all.
Okay.
Yeah, my strategy doesn't use any indicators. I use the Fibonacci tool, SRT, support resistance trend line. I don't use anything else. So I'm not the person to ask that question about that. I have no idea. Okay. But one thing I want to show you now, I'm gonna share my screen and show you something.
Okay, I'm coming back.
What you did was perfect. I want to show you something different. So now what I would do is open my chart up on a higher time frame, right? And see which way the market is really going. The market is really in an uptrend. You see that? On the 5, it never looks that way.
That's why I was a little bit confused because I thought it was an uptrend, but then
it is. But currently, what you were seeing is this. You're seeing a temporary downtrend from here to here, right? Let me use the arrow. From here down is a downtrend, right? That's factual. However, when you want to find the overall trend, go to a higher time frame. Now you can see that it's in an uptrend. From here, that's 663, and this is 338, 09338. That's definitely an uptrend. The numbers have went up. So technically, I would not use a downtrending fib. I would have went here. Let me just show you now what I would do. So what I would do, honestly, is come from here with the uptrending fib. I'm gonna do it on the 5. I would come here and come up like this, right? Wait for that market to come down. Finally, it hit here, right? I would not have cleared though. You see that? I would have lost that trade. Had I took a trade right here, when it hit there the first, I would have lost. Actually, it broke. It didn't even close. It closed here. I would have lost the trade though. So technically, I would have to go back and see where I would take it at. Going off the Fibonacci itself would not have worked on this pair. I would have lost that. But here, it's respecting 226. You see that?
Yeah.
So right here, let me put the arrow there. So right here, it's respecting this area here.
Okay.
Right. So on the
because I'm not gonna lie, I took a trade at 2:30. I want to see if I cleared it. Okay, cool. I'm about to go check to see if I cleared it really quick. Because it was a while ago while we were still talking. Oh, I actually did clear it. Okay, cool.
Awesome. So you guys, one thing you got to do though, you guys got to get good at maneuvering your charts. So you got to get good at coming here, making the chart do that. And if you come over this way and you can use the scroll, I'm scrolling now with my roller. I'm rolling and you see it goes left and right. So you got to get good at being able to maneuver your chart to see which way the market is going. If you just stand on the 5-minute chart, you're not going to see that the market is not really in a downtrend. You're going to think it's in a downtrend and take a trade and lose because it's really in an uptrend. Well, that's one thing you got to do.
That literally is the only reason why I took that 230 because I thought it was an uptrend. So I was like,
you were actually right. Yeah, you were right. Yeah, I was just showing you what you had shown us Let me erase this now. That from here to here, when it's blown up, let me blow it up to show you. It looks like it's in a downtrend. This is about how you had your chart. 1 second.
Got it.
So if you're only going to look at this, let me go back to the 5. See, that looks like it's in a downtrend all day long. You see that from here to here? I'm like, oh, it's in a downtrend. I'm going to take sales. But then you say, okay, it's not. But what I could do is basically trade off this right here, this break and retest. So if the market is down here now and it ever come back up like this, touch this zone, I'm going to take that.
Got it.
Right? Because you can see here, respect, broke through, retested again, respect there. Broke through, come back, retest, respect right there. Let me show you. You respected here. 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 So all these times, the market is expecting 387. So in my opinion, this is a strong level of resistance. I will take a sell there all day long. So now what I would do, this is Sunday. I would put an alarm here. If it comes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week, I'm gonna take that trade.
Okay.
Simple. That's a break and retest entries. Okay. So that's something that I do a lot, and it works. So you may see me put this in the chart markup group. And
so it's okay to take the same pair over and over again, depending on what the market is doing?
You mean take the same entry point?
I'm sorry, the same currency pairs, because I know, we kind of like, look around when we're actually doing actual trading sessions, we look around with different pairs. But if someone kind of study, because my favorite currency pair is AUD JPY, I pretty much study AUD JPY a lot. And I see how, just the way it goes in an uptrend and a downtrend. Now, because I take most of my personal trades with that currency pair, I just always, I assumed from previous, learning the market, I assumed that, you're only supposed to take like 2 trades on that one, and then you hop off of that one and you go play around with like another currency pair.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. I took multiple trades, 2 trades off EJ today. I took 2 trades off your odd today. 471, 493, and then I took 2 trades on your odd. So no, you can stay on one pair the whole hour you're trading. The way Matthew Thayer trade, he trades EU and UJ and EJ, 3 pairs. That's all he does. And he amassed an account size of $18 million off 3 pairs. So yes, you can definitely stick to just a handful of pairs and get great at those pairs or whatever, and profit and grow your account.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then for sure.
Yeah. Anybody else got any last minute comments, questions? D, anything you got?
No, man. I think it was a great FIB training, man. I really do. I think it would have been. I know Sonia's not here, but I think we're gonna have to get that recording to her, because this breaks it down a lot, man. And I like the engagement today. So I think this was a great FIB training, man. We really broke it down step by step. Also with the trend lines, and really being able to see our trend before we can even put the FIB on there. So just great job overall from everybody, man. I appreciate you.
And I greatly appreciate everybody's participation, not being afraid to put yourselves out there, because that's what it's all about. Don't worry about looking crazy wrong or feeling stupid, because that's not what this is about. You want to be wrong. That way you can get great. You can't win without losing first. So definitely commend you guys for having the courage to do that. And we're going to get back at this on Tuesday.
All right. Thanks so much, guys, as usual.
Yep. Thank you, guys. God bless. Oh, yeah. Enjoy your guys' holiday tomorrow. Hope you guys don't burn your houses down. So definitely have a good time.
All right, man. Appreciate
All right, you guys. Take care.
All right.
All right.